Hey, folks, welcome back. Always a pleasure to be out here at Watney Buick GMC with our buddy Jamie Cobb. It gives us a chance to test drive these great vehicles.
Right.
Hey, man,
Very good. How you doing, man?
that's terrific. Thank you for sharing this new terrain with you. I think that last year we had a chance to look at the 2024 terrain, but this is all new in a lot of ways.
All brand new, inside, outside.
Well, this is a beautiful vehicle. Now, one of the reasons people love these crossover vehicles like this is the fact that they're safe. But this has got even safer.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Blind zones all the way around, bird's eye view cameras from up above. You can even drive with the forward-facing or rear-facing cameras on while you're driving down the road.
The only thing we have left to do is driving down the road. Let's do it.
Well, Jamie, first things first, I look really good in this vehicle.
You do?
I think
this car fits you, man.
I really do.
Yeah.
It is really good looking. It has a lot of things that I just love. First and foremost is this gigantic screen that I think is bigger than the first TV set I owned.
It is. It almost looks like your screen in your living room. It's getting close to that size. TVs just got bigger at home. Now that's happening inside our
Yeah,
vehicles.
it is. It is, but it has so many functions.
It does. And, the idea behind this technology is once you get a lot of things set, you don't have to make a lot of changes. You mentioned safety while we were standing outside the vehicle, and safety is huge when it comes to General Motors and how they design things. All the switches and knobs that are on the steering wheel now are so you don't have to take your eyes off the road to make changes to the radio, to your dashboard.
Yeah, you can customize it to what feels good to you.
Exactly.
And that's another point about there used to be a lot of gauges up here to look at, but now those are sort of gone.
Yeah, that's basically another touch screen.
Yeah.
That they've added to the vehicle, and then you design how you want the display to look. You can make it look like a digital gauge pack, or as we have right now, we've got the nav screen up. So instead of having to look to the left, you're seeing the nav screen and you're seeing your speedometer. So you're seeing really everything you need, fuel, all the stuff that's required to make sure that you're operating the vehicle safely.
Yeah, right. And everything is designed to keep your focus where it needs to be, which is on the road. It's fantastic. It's very comfortable too. I mean, the ride is great. These seats are real comfortable. Are these different than they were before?
Well, they're redesigned, but these are the cloth seats. So we have two different types of material for the interior. We have the cloth, and then we have the new Cortex, which is kind of a simulated leather. Stain resistant, wipes off real easy if it gets something on it. Some adjustments to the seat can be made for each driver.
Yeah.
And so it's wider. It's wider inside than the original terrain was. The original terrain came out in 2010, and we're talking 15 years later. The technology and the drivability is...
Well, it feels incredibly roomy, and you're right. It does feel wider. We're not, we're two full-grown men here, and we're not fighting over elbow room.
Exactly.
It's a terrific feeling vehicle as well. Now, one of the things about these cars is that you never know what gas prices are going to do. So fuel mileage is always important.
Absolutely.
How does this do?
You're looking at 26 to 28 miles per gallon in this vehicle is what it's rated at. So very economical to drive. If you're taking a road trip, you're not having to stop every 2 or 3 hours to fill it up because you've got plenty of gas range.
Right.
When you go driving.
Yeah, and the fuel economy just keeps getting better and better. GMC is
Absolutely.
very good at this. So let's talk about sort of the cost of ownership. What is the price range if we want to have this particular model or something similar?
The terrain right now with the elevation trim, it is available in a two-wheel drive or front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive version. But the two-wheel drive version starts out at $35,000.
That I would have guessed a lot more than that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, and of course, when you consider the fuel mileage and all the rest of the things that you get with it, the cost of ownership is really very, very affordable.
Absolutely. And you're not having to go out and try to buy a nicer wheel because it already has the nice wheels on it. And I mean, these vehicles today with the stereo equipment they're using, a lot of times you would buy a vehicle, you would have to go out and customize it to fit your personal needs. We can do that for you on the showroom. We have a lot of accessories are available that, some people like the cargo liners for the floor to protect the carpets.
Yeah.
A lot of those things you can get right now in-house at the dealership without having to go out and do it.
But again, as you mentioned, I mean, a lot of the customizations are kind of built into the car.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, the touch screens, the interior trim finishes, the exterior trim badges. I mean, there's not a lot of things you have to do to personalize it.
Jamie, if someone would like to have the opportunity to do what I'm doing right now and come test drive this vehicle, what do they need to do?
Best way to do it is come see us at Guadagnip Buick GMC next to Sam's Club in North Little Rock. You can't miss us. We're right there on the right-hand side of Landers Road. Come see us.
I can't tell you how much fun I have driving this vehicle.
It's a great vehicle.
Thank you for having me, man.
Sure.